Hello, welcome to Coffee Technics. Today, we are fixing a leaking steam tap from a QuickMill espresso machine. First, we have to build out the steam tap. To take it apart, we start by disconnecting the tap from the thermal block, then the high-pressure hose, and the vent hose. Now we have to unscrew the Allen bolt to loosen the tap further, so we can take the tap out. As you can see, it is quite stuck. But there is a way for everything. If the Allen bolt is loose, then we can lift out the tap. As you can see, there is a mounting plate on the tap, which is attached with two crosshead bolts, which we are going to loosen to remove the mounting plate. Now we can take the tap apart. To take it apart, we start by disconnecting the steam pipe. What we are going to unscrew now is the air release valve, which ensures that all the water runs out of the steam pipe. Inside the tap housing, there is a plunger with two O-rings around it. On the other side of the tap is the connection where the high-pressure hose was. You also unscrew this. Inside, you will see a spring and a ball. You take them out and clean them. This is what came out of the tap: a plunger, the ball, and the air vent valve. Look, there is a rubber flap in it. You carefully remove it. Where the ball was, if you look inside, you will see an O-ring. You have to remove it. Remove the O-rings from the plunger. Also, remove the two O-rings around the steam pipe. After we cleaned everything, we can reassemble everything. With new O-rings, not only the outside is clean, but the most important is the inside. And now everything goes together smoothly without resistance. While you watch, it's really easy to subscribe and like. It'll probably make me smile. Now we are going to put new O-rings on the closing side of the steam pipe so that no water can leak along the steam pipe. We also place two new O-rings on the plunger so that when we make coffee, no water runs out of the steam pipe. For all sizes and types of O-rings needed for this repair, you can ask in the comments. As you know, there was an O-ring in the tap housing where it was. It must be cleaned, otherwise the new O-ring will not seal properly. A new O-ring will also be placed there. The new O-ring in the tap housing fits nicely in place, and the ball seals it leak-free. We put a little grease on the O-rings of the plunger so that it can move smoothly. The plunger ensures that the ball is pushed inwards. We put the ball on the side, whereas the O-ring is because that's the valve. The spring pushes the ball against the O-ring so that it is closed, and the plunger pushes the ball so that it is open. We also replace the rubber flap of the one-way valve so that air can enter the steam pipe, while the remaining water flows out after use. Now, We are going to put the steam pipe back on the steam tap. If you look closely, you will see a ridge on the top of the steam pipe. In front of that ridge, there is a slut in the plunger. Make sure that when you put the pipe in the tap, that the ridge goes exactly into the slot. When you turn the steam pipe, the plunger moves back and forth so that the tap opens and closes. Tighten the steam pipe mounting nut properly, and the steam pipe will run smoothly. Now that everything is clean and has new O-rings. Now we can reattach the mounting plate to the steam tap with the 2 crosshead bolts to be able to place it completely in the machine. Soon we will be able to enjoy a delicious espresso or cappuccino again. Finally, the steam tap goes back into the machine. You have to turn the tap a little to get it in the right place. We first tighten the mounting nut by hand to get it in exactly the right place so that the shutoff coupling does not leak. Now the Allen bolt can be put in place. Everything can now be tightened properly and hope that it does not leak at the coupling. Now, only the hose of the one-way valve of the steam pipe and the high-pressure hose for making coffee. That was it. I hope your steam tap is working well again. If you still have questions, you can ask them in the comments.